The NBA All-Starters will be announced at 6 o'clock Eastern on TNT.
Yes.
They gave me a ballot. So let's look at who I picked to start out East. I'm going to have two Hall of Famers arguing with me. Here we go. Kyrie and DeRozan in the backcourt.
Shame on you.
LeBron, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. All right, well, okay, just start.
There you go again.
I like what you picked, but I'm going to have to give up on Joel.
All right, well, here, the biggest point of contention is in the front court. Y'all are not going to argue with me on LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Who got Al Horford?
But
I threw Al Horford in.
All right, well, what? Let's go to Tracy. Go to Tracy's ballot first.
Please go to mine. I mean,
let me see, Tracy, your East ballot. Let's go.
My East ballot. Everybody, the first four, but I put Kevin Love in there.
You did?
Yes, I put Kevin Love because it's hard for me to put Joel and Embiid with the inconsistency in and out of the lineup. His team is not even in the playoffs if it started today. Kevin Love has been Mr. Consistent for this team that's been in turmoil with, guys in and out of the lineup, IT coming back. And he's averaging a double-double this year. I have to reward that.
I like rewarding Kevin Love, especially because he hates playing that position. He's still doing it anyway. And I think
thank you for reminding me. He moved to a different position.
And I think, actually, seriously, to take that for the team again, because he's always been the one kind of taking it for the team, I respect that a lot. Here's the thing. First of all, Joel Embiid has already played more games already than he did all of last season. Second of all, this is the All-Star game. It is not all NBA. It is stars. This is the popularity contest right here. So yes, you take first into playing and stats and numbers and what they do for their team and all that. Yeah. But there is an extra element of, are you a star? And to me, that is it, because he is what he does for his team in that way too.
He is.
In all fairness, I think I got to replace him with Al Horford. I got to look at Al Horford because the fact that they're the best team in the league right now. And I think deserving to All-Star.
See, I could give you Al Horford before any of these other guys, only because I actually think a lot of Kyrie's getting a lot of the shine because he has this dramatic clutch shots at the end. But Al Horford is doing so much work for this team. I still got to go with Joel Embiid.
I just like Al Horford. I think he's a well-rounded player, and I think he's the one reason why the Boston Celtics at their #1 seed.
Okay, but if you took Al Horford on and off the court, those numbers are not anywhere close to if you take Joel Embiid on and off the court.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree, but...
And it's the All-Star game. It's the one time you can kind of add in...
Joel's an All-Star. I just have to reward what Kevin Love has been doing.
I agree with that. I hope they both end up making it. And I want to move to the West. Seems like we can lock Harden and Curry into the starting backcourt. And look, again, this is where Jimmy Butler kind of loses out because I don't think there's any question
I had him as a starter, but I didn't know he moved to a shooting guard.
He has to be a guard, and you're not going to beat one of these two.
I didn't know he moved to shooting guard.
Yeah, and so then you got the front court, KD, and now this was very hard. There's a lot of disagreement on who the other two front court spots should be besides KD.
So this is
I got to go, we're starting with mine. This is mine, but you and I had the same.
Yeah, we had the same, absolutely.
And here's sort of the other guys who are in contention besides Anthony Davis and Boogie. DeMARCUS Aldridge. Some people think Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know. What did your ballot was like mine?
My ballot was exactly like yours, and I actually had Jimmy Butler in my starting lineup, but I didn't. I thought he was a front court player. So there's no way I can take Jimmy Butler over what Anthony Davis or DeMarcus Cousins is doing. Those two guys are doing some historic things. I've never seen anything like this before out of the two front court players on the same team. So I had to go with these guys.
What about you?
Well, I had a little different. I feel like that, in terms of looking at the top teams, San Antonio is definitely deserving of All-Star, definitely deserving of a starter. And I think LaMarcus Aldridge has worked his way back up to being that star player. So
I can't argue that.
I think it's a good fit.
This was very hard. And I think LaMarcus is totally a valid all-star starter, especially, again, shouldering that team, getting them to that number 3 or 4 seed without Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's only played 9 games this season. So this has been LaMarcus, and especially 2 bounce back from 2 not quite right fit seasons in San Antonio. But again, I got to talk about Boogie and AD. There's never, literally, they are on pace right now. They're both averaging at least 25 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. It's not that they're the only pair of players in the NBA doing that. They're the only players ever to do that. And yes, obviously the Pelicans are not leading the West, but you can't punish them for the whole rest of the roster. So, I don't know. I'm going to get it. It's going to be interesting.